And now please welcome the new PWU Intercontinental Champion, Wendell. And now Wendell, congratulations on defeating your own brother and winning the Intercontinental Championship. That is a huge accomplishment. But let me ask you something. That belt on your shoulder, can I see it for a second? Sure, but why exactly? Now don't get me wrong, you earned every inch of this. But look at it. This title belongs in the past. And whether you like it or not, PW is moving forward into a new era. A champion with your future deserves something with a little more prestige. This is the new PW Intercontinental Championship design. Whoa, that is beautiful. The flags, the countries. And this is what the championship is supposed to represent. Oh yes, but remember, with such a beautiful prize on your shoulder, Mister, you are a target. Everyone is going to want a piece of you. And so to find your next challenger, we are kicking off 2 Fatal 4-Way matches over the next 2 weeks. I don't care who wins. Bring them on. Good. I like the confidence. The 2 winners will face off, and the last man standing gets you at PW Money in the Bank on June 20th. Enjoy the new prize, kid. Let's see how long you can hold on to it.
Define your meaning of war. To me it's what we do in the Lord. I feel the heat coming off of the blacktop, and it makes me want it more. Because I'm hyped up out of control. If it's a fight, I'm ready to go. I wouldn't put my money on the other guy. If you know what I know that I know. It's been a long time coming, and the tables turn around. Cause one of us is going, one of us is going down. I'm not running, it's a little different now. Cause one of us is going, one of us counted you out. Count the times they've counted you out. Count the times they've counted you out. Count the times they've counted you out. Fuck 'em. Sometimes I see it. Sometimes I feel it. But sometimes I lose my fucking mind. Tell me how your life is better than mine. You're under struggles and you're living a lie. Show me how you're so much better. You're under struggles and you're living a lie. Tell me how your life is better than mine. You're under struggles and you're living a lie. Show me how you're so much better. Show me how you're so much better. I wanna watch you chase your hopes and dreams. I wanna chase you everywhere you see. I wanna be the only one to know your story. Don't tell me when we're meeting and when the first day's leaving. I'm gonna take you away from. I swear I'll take you away from here. I'm looking for. I found what I'm looking for. Without you, I fall to pieces, and there's nothing I can do. And even with my peace of mind, I know with you I'll be just fine. I still fall to pieces without you.
Did you miss me? Yeah, don't worry. I already know the answer. Yeah, the last time you saw me was at PWU WrestleMania, where my own brother, Mr. Teddy, managed to beat me. Sounds like a heartwarming story, doesn't it? Except that it's a lie. Without chaos and without interferences, Mr. Teddy doesn't beat me. And not then, not now, and not ever. And yes, I know what you're all thinking. Gerben, Bear Force 1 has been drafted to SmackDown, and you're staying here on Raw, and now you're all alone. Well, good. I don't need them no more. You either carry your own weight, or you get left behind. And I'm more than ready to get back on my own 2 feet. And now I am back on Raw. And let's be honest, this locker room, it is embarrassing. Mario, please, and Luigi, a born follower, and the rest of them, just background characters in my story. But there's only one true future on this brand, the longest reigning PWU champion, and the best United States champion this company has ever seen. I've built a legacy, while the rest of these boys were playing games. But there's still one thing missing from my resume. The Money in the Bank briefcase. And this year, it belongs to me. Because nobody on Raw is on my level.
Getting strong.
Gerben, you talk a big game about your own legacy and standing on your own 2 feet. Do you really think that you are the biggest fish in this pond now that your boys are gone? Perfect. This Sunday at PWU Crash on site, it's going to be you, Gerben, versus Big Show. Let's see how much your legacy matters while you're looking up from the canvas. It feels good to be back on Raw. But let's be honest, the last time I stood in this ring wasn't exactly a good night. That night I lost the PWU World Heavyweight Championship. And now I know some of you might be thinking, are you mad at the Lorax? And honestly, no. And I can't even blame the guy. In this business, if you see an opportunity, you take it. If I was in his shoes, I would have done the exact same thing. That is just the law of the jungle. But there's one man who I haven't forgotten. One man who decided to sneak up on me from behind and attack me like a coward. Dolph. You caused me my World Heavyweight Championship, Dolph. You wanted war. You got one. I don't care about excuses. And I don't care about playing nice anymore. I am coming for you. And I'm going to break you. Once that is closed, Lorax, I am coming to collect what is mine. I will take back my PWU World Heavyweight Championship. See you soon.
seems that things ain't never gonna ever change. Boy, understand, no waste your time. Why say it was right, but it was right on time. I said it was right, but she was always right by my side. I said it was right, but it was right on time. I said it was right, but it was always right by my side. Right by my side. Right by my side. I want